Welcome to another broadcast live, South Texas Sports Live with Freddie Heredia. Catch us every week, The Fantasy Fix on South Texas Sports Live. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you catch all of our social media, TikTok, Instagram, and X for all your player profiles and coaches interviews. If you're watching South Texas Sports Live, catch the Overtime Sports Show weekly on Monday nights on our YouTube channel. Watch us live on YouTube, Facebook. You're watching South Texas Sports Live. Freddie Heredia with you, South Texas Sports Live. Catch us live on our YouTube channel and all our social media. You're watching South Texas Sports Live. Broadcasting to you live, South Texas Sports Live, the supreme leader in live local sports. Watch us on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share. South Texas Sports Live.
Welcome to another edition of South Texas Sports Live. We're live from Peter Piper Pizza Preferida. We have Meet the Eagle Night here, and we have all the team here. Of course, we got coaches. It's National Coaching Day today, so if you are close to a coach, some things they do for student athletes, and we're going to meet the Eagle Boosters. The Eagle Boosters, and we're also going to meet some of the players, talk to some of the coaches. We're live from Peter Piper Pizza. Make sure you guys go subscribe to our YouTube channel and go to our social media. And all our social media is up and running, so make sure you guys go like, follow, and share. And we are getting the president for the Eagle Fans Boosters. She's stepping in with us, Miss Jessica Blanchard. How we doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
And this Meet the Eagle, of course, usually happens before the season starts. But if meet season, we're already in district play. Of course, this Thursday night, we got a big game.
So next year I think we got it booked since like July. July. But yeah, like July. July. But yes, no, my booster officers, they're amazing. Some returning. I have a new booster that you'll meet in a little bit, a member. And I mean, they're amazing. I can't say much. Everybody has their own positions that they do and in charge, but everybody works together and everybody does it together. We're all here to help. We're out there sweating. We're out there, running around, and we all have jobs. We all have kids. We all try to find that time.
The main thing for the boosters is, of course, to fundraise and of course to provide. What is it that the booster provides to the team?
So we provide a lot of things. Like for the San Marcos game, we provided lunch for them to leave because they were leaving earlier. And they have that. We provide for and for JV fresh. They're gonna travel and they have it. We also, coming to all the football programs, we provide the equipment. That's what the booster is about, and that's what we're trying to raise money. And with Coach Olivas, we all work together and we provide Last year we provided some slids so for them to work out. This year we're trying to get some medicine balls. We got them the new decals. We got them the cancer decal for the cancer time.
October is cancer awareness.
So it's all about the pink.
Yeah.
We should have worn pink shirts. I think that's my favorite color. And so it's a little bit of everything. So for every donation that they bring, that they buy a shirt, they buy a water, for every dollar they spend, it all comes back to the football program, and not just for one team, not just for this, it's for everybody, for the whole football program. And the whole plan is to get this program going for even the 7th and 8th graders that are coming.
Yeah, guys, you can come by tonight. It was from 11 to 9 was the Peter Piper.
11 a.m. to 9, if you came by and said, hey, I'm here for the Eagles, all the proceeds go to the Eagle Pass boosters. Also, from 7:30 to 9:30, we're live, so make sure you come on by. They have some posters. You guys can grab your posters. Have some of these guys sign them, because pretty sure some of these guys are pro. And again, you want to introduce another board member?
Yes, I can. We can introduce. Can I bring them all in?
Yeah, if you want to bring them all in, bring them one by one so they can talk.
Do you want to bring the girls? Let me find them.
Yeah.
Let me bring them all in, and I'll tell you if they're coming.
As they come in, yeah.
Come here. So this is Bella. This is Miss Alvarez. She is the concession stand coordinator. So she takes care of all the concessions.
And Bella and I were on the board way back when our kids were in school, back in 2017, 2018, that year. So I've known her. And then who we have?
And then we have Miss Pañawa, Miss Mariana. She is, I guess we can say she's a varsity or veteran here.
Yeah.
She's got her son in varsity, and she's been in the booster but she's also been baseball and football.
Yeah, she's been a part of Booster for at least like 10 to 20 years. Let's talk about that. She's a career Booster member.
Yeah, she's in charge of all the t-shirts, all the fundraiser, but like I said, we all have our little position or title, but we all help each other. We're here. We're all running around, stressing out for each other and everything. But
I know that she said that you're the concession.
Yeah, concession stand coordinator.
So what is your main, like, what is it that you do to make sure that it goes smoothly with the concessions?
First of all, we have to go out and buy everything that's needed for the concession stand, go set up before the game. We usually set up the 1, 3, 4 so that everything's ready. We do JV games and we do varsity games. So we're in charge of the concession stand, making sure that everything runs smoothly. Now we started using Square, and that was a hit. Because nobody carries cash anymore. So with the Square, everybody's very excited that we're able to use that.
Yeah. Are you guys at the visitor side? Do you guys run the concession at the visitor side?
For varsity games, we do visitors, and then for JV and freshmen, we do both. But we usually just keep one side.
Just one side open.
Yes.
So if you go to the games, the visitor side is where you're gonna go and make sure that you go and get your nachos and everything over there on the other side. Ms. Pañawa, to you real quick. I know you're a veteran at Diggs. You've been a part of baseball booster and football booster. It's your son's senior year.
It's my last.
But you were also part of youth football, right, for many years.
Yes, with the AYF.
For the AYF. What's the difference in running AYF and not being part of the booster? Like, because you had a lot of responsibilities for that.
Yes, with the conference, I was basically doing everything. Getting the field ready, getting the reps, getting my coaches, everybody certified, and everybody with their books, and then the uniforms, and it was everything.
So seeing your son grow up playing youth football, and then now
he was 5 years old when he started it, and I remember that he was going into the AU because there was no little peewees.
Yeah.
And he started when he was 5, and it was hard for us to let him play, but he was we call him little Tony Hitman back then because he wanted to hit everybody.
Yeah.
And he was 5 playing with kids that age almost 9. Back then, there was always that controversy about, oh no, I don't want to let play my 11-year-old with those 13-year-olds and all that. And I said, you know what? I have a 5-year-old playing against 9 years old, and yet he doesn't complain. He loves the game. and he's been playing since then.
Like your boys also played youth football, right? Here in town.
Yes, Aram is with him. So currently JV, he used to play with the Broncos, so he grew up playing football. And then my oldest, McLean, that's when we were together with the culture back then. They grew up with football. Football runs in the family.
There you go.
Yes.
Jessica, I know Ms. Blanchard, for you've been a part of the booster for how long now? Is this your second year?
Yes.
So and your son is in JV right now. What position does he play?
He's a defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should know what he plays, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think the rest of your board members, if they want to come in now, Ms. Pennington doesn't want to come in.
I know. She does that.
She's like, no, not me.
She's right there.
So these are two. And see, everybody's always on the phone. Everybody's always doing something, right?
So everybody needs to follow the script.
Up next.
So this is Miss Mel. And you have Gabby, our secretary, Miss Mel's our vice president. So this girl, I give her a lot of props because, and I haven't heard anybody said, but this girl is my girl. And I'll be in the bleachers at 101 degree with putting those flags up. And I was like, no. But
Ms. Rendon, of course, I've known Ms. Rendon for a while, and all your kids kind of play baseball. So you've been a baseball mom. So transition to football. Is that anything different or is this the same thing?
Well, it's harder porque, pues, you know, like like Gabby says, like to go hit somebody. So you know, the injuries, you know, it's a little tough. But now that he was playing defense,
So he does the hitting now.
yeah, he does the hitting. So that part I like. That's the only thing that the hitting.
You're the vice president.
Yeah.
Your role is to make sure that she looks good.
Yeah, and she's doing an awesome job this year. Like, she's a stay-at-home mom, so she's doing a great job. She's like everything you see this year, like it's because of her. Yeah, she's doing a great job in getting us what we need and everything. And yes. So she's doing an awesome job this year.
You are the treasurer.
No, I'm the secretary.
Secretary.
Yes.
So the meetings, you have to make sure that everything's written so everybody knows. Okay, we talked about it. This.
When I can, yes. When I can, yes, of course.
Do you have a son playing also?
Yes, he's actually a senior right now.
He's a senior.
Yes.
How do you feel having a senior on the team and knowing that it's his last year? It's one of those. I went through it because I have 3 kids of my own, and they all play football. They all play sports. When it comes down to senior year, it's one of those things where it's hard on everybody.
Okay.
I did it with my oldest. He graduated in 2017, 2018. He's in the Army now, so you know. Coach Olivas has been a part of the program with all the coaches. Again, it's National Coaches Day today also, so a big shout out to the coaches, Coach Olivas, Coach Chisholm, Coach Ricky Ruiz, Coach Coca Ruiz, Coach Valdez, and Coach Garcia, and Coach Jimenez. They're all here, guys. Make sure you come on by, and of course, don't forget to say when you're ordering your pizza that I'm here for Meet the Eagle night, and again, we're going to talk to the coaches here in a bit. We're going to talk to them about this week and, of course, last week. So I hate to put you on the spot. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things where I understand. Seniors.
next year, I'll probably be doing that because mine's a junior this year, so I don't know. But it's like I guess I see them, and then I'm like, I feel like I already cried a lot. Thinking like senior year, I'm like maybe next year will be easy. Like I already cried.
Yeah, you already cried.
No,
it's not.
He's my firstborn, and my.
There you go. So, of course, it's just an incredible event for the community. You get to meet the Eagles. Of course, you watch them on Friday nights. This week, you're going to watch them on Thursday night. Don't forget, we're going to be live from Laredo, Texas, and they travel to Laredo to play OBJ. So we're going to have it on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and go to our social media. And we are on X, we're on Facebook, we're on, you name it, we got it. So, South Texas Sports Live, STX Sports Live, the only, and we're the supreme leader in live for sports. So, thank you again for letting me come out here. I know that we actually had the seniors. Some of the seniors went to our spotlight. We did one at Chance Lee's. And we coached some of the seniors, so we talked to them about the expectations of the season. Right now, of course, they lost their first district game against Middle Valley, which was a close game.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game.
So it was an exciting game. Of course, everybody was on their pins and needles, and it came down to the last, to the field goal and all that good stuff. And so again, it's just one of those things. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be back after this. You're watching South Texas Sport Live.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sandwiches and more. That's Chance and Lee's Pizzeria. Since 2013, our law firm focuses on personal injury cases. No case is too big or too small. Injured in an accident? Call us today at 830-776-7500. We're located at 405 South Monroe Street. That's the law firm of Ernesto Fuentes. La Parrilla, located at 2640 Del Rio Boulevard. A great family atmosphere with great Mexican dishes and, of course, margaritas. Call them at 830-758-0646 to place your order for takeout. Tacos, plates, lunches, and more. That's La Parrilla.
Here we go.
Siesta Tire and Custom Wheels, 3168 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 2. Call them up, 830-773-4010. Full suspension lifts, leveling kits, in stock, no credit needed, financing available, brake service, tire repair. That's Siesta Tires and Custom Wheels. Super Tacos Morales, with 2 locations serving Eagle Pass for over 20 years. Located at 1885 East Main Street and 2427 El Indio Highway, you get your breakfast tacos, fajita tacos, molleja, chicken, and brisket, along with lunch plates. That's Super Tacos Morales.
Poncho Nevares from Nevares Williams, and we're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7- and 8-figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state of Texas and in Arizona. And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
Luis Barbershop, a staple since 1980, has been helping residents look good and at their best. Top-notch haircut, beard trim, and shave. That's Luis and Johnny Rivera at Luis Barbershop, located at 108 Falcon Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Welcome back, South Texas Sports Live. We're at Peter Piper Pizza with Coach Olivas. Coach, meet the Eagle Night. Usually, if you're before the season, you're in season right now, and again, it's after, of course, that loss against Medina Valley. You guys took it to the end, fourth quarter. You guys had the lead. Again, I saw a parts of the game that night on Friday night, but you got a very important game Thursday night, and you had a week off again. So
Well, there's no weeks off. Yes, it was a bye week. We got healed up. We played three really physical teams, a lot of opponents, and it probably came at a really opportune time. To heal up. We had, like I said, a lot of shoulder injuries, ankles, knees, but we're ready to go.
it's National Coaches Day today, so congratulations. And you've been coaching for 30, 40 years? 30 years?
It's District 31, but if you count my Strider days, it's 30, going on 38.
There you go, 38 years in coaching. And again, it takes people such as yourself and your coaching staff. Can you kind of name some of your coaches? And do you want to bring someone up and talk to them about, what's going on?
Well, they're all pretty got their hands full right now. They're all 80 pretty much. But, yeah, I mean, we're all homegrown. Offensive coordinator Christian Garcia, and on his staff, you got Jimenez at quarterbacks, Russell Jimenez coaches the running backs, Beto Garcia coaches the receivers, as well as Ty Chisholm, and the offensive line. Sammy's been there forever. Sam Naveka. On the defensive side of the ball, we got Ricky Reese, the defensive coordinator, coaches linebackers. David Chisholm coaches the secondary, along with Eric Valdez. Both Oscar Reeves coaches the DNs, and then Jerry Garcia coaches the D tackles. So, they're all homegrown. They're all from Eagle Pass. I played here, came back, and this is where they want to live their life.
Yeah.
The community that we have and the support, that's why you always want to come back to something beautiful like that.
Exactly, Coach. And again, coaching is a 24-hour, 7-day week kind of thing, right, Coach? I mean, you never stop coaching.
If you ask my wife, 365 days,
yeah.
for sure.
So, again, we got a big game this Thursday night. Make sure you guys, if you can't make the drive, we hope that you make the drive to Laredo, but if you can't, go ahead and catch us live, South Texas Sports Live. We're going to be live from the Brooke Johnson Student Activity Center. And that's as the LBJ Wolves will play host to the Eagles. Of course, they just lost last week against Medina Valley, and that's their first loss in district. That's their first loss
in the season. They were 5-0 going into the Medina Valley. We went to scout it, and LBJ threw the ball. They just had a fumble at the 1 yard line, first and goal at the one. They fumbled. They drove again late in the game, and they threw the ball, fourth down. The guy probably caught it an inch out of bounds, but that's what football is, the game of inches. We came out inches short a few weeks ago, but nevertheless, we have a really good ball club. They have a really good ball club. They have a really good coaching staff as well as we do. So it's going to be a great game.
Coach, you're averaging almost 40 points a game. I mean, in the games that you've played, you put up numbers, but also your defense has done a tremendous job. And we were up there for the Canyon game. You had some injuries that happened, but the guys that came in and rotated did a tremendous job.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. We knew we were going to be missing one linebacker against Canyon, and then we find out before kickoff that another linebacker had a torn labrum who couldn't play. So, our players stepped up. We moved a couple of players around, and they played well, Yeah. And I think that's kind of the thing. We do a lot of situational football in practice. We put them in difficult situations. We tell them, be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So we put them in those situations, and, we still haven't played a full game.
Yeah.
And even if you go all the way back to win, we started off a little bit slow, and that's kind of, our offense starts slow, our offense starts fast, our defense starts slow, and then we kind of adjust and adapt from there. But against LBJ, they got a really good quarterback. They got
Vicente Robles. They got a good running back.
The running back
and Lopez. Yeah,
the running back is special. We just met the receivers. Parents and really good people. When we went scouting, real, just really genuine people. That used to be a running back for LBJ. the quarterback's dad was a linebacker for Nixon, so they got some they got some good genes in there, but they're real competitive. We saw them; they drove down several times against Medina Valley. Medina Valley's this defense came up big.
Yeah, so
That's what we're gonna have to do.
exactly. And again, we wanted to talk. We want to talk to some of the kids. Of course, you got some guys with Barrera, starting with the quarterback Barrera, who's slinging the ball very well. He's average. I know he's got a game for 265 yards in one game, and he's thrown for over 200 yards in the past 2 games.
He was
right?
200 and 200 last week.
Yeah.
Yard rushing, yard passing, but just our offensive job, coaching staff has done an amazing job. Grooming him, putting him in those situations, and he stepped up. I think he felt like he had a lot to prove this year. And he's stepping up to the moment. He's carrying the team. Our running back Luis Flores as well, and Sebastian Velasquez. You can't say enough, but up front, the offensive line. We've had some injuries here and there. And then other guys have stepped in, but just quality. Our coaches have done an amazing job, and like I said, getting these kids being comfortable when you're in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, come on by. Tell them that you're here for Meet the Eagle Night at Peter Piper Pizza. As they're here till 9 o'clock. It's been from 11 to 9, the fundraising event, but we're going to be here till about 8:30. We're going to bring some guys up and talk to them about, of course, this week's opponent and what to see. I know after LBJ you got Alexander.
Yeah, every game gets bigger, but we gotta win. We gotta go 1-0 in district. So this is the biggest game right now. We're not looking ahead. I can tell you that all our district, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, Del Rio went toe to toe with Alexander. South went toe to toe with United. The LBJ went toe to toe with Medina Valley. We went toe to toe. So anybody can beat anybody, and it's really. I don't think since probably COVID has anybody gone undefeated. That was us.
That was you guys.
The last time that anybody went undefeated in district. So it just tells you the quality of teams are out there, the quality coaches, and we're going to get after each other every week.
Yeah, and to mention that you said OBJ also had that late touchdown from Del Rio in their game. It was 28-21.
Yeah.
There were some turnovers there early for Del Rio that LBJ was able to capitalize because
and that's what it comes down to. It's going to be the defense who makes the most stops. I think they're both offenses are high powered. They both score a lot of points. So our defense have to step up and make plays. And more than anything, we got to create turnovers. We dropped a couple of picks against Medina Valley that could have turned the game around, but we had a big fumble also that gave us points. But that's what it's going to come down to. We're going to have to make some stops and put them in situations, 3rd and 4th and long, and and get them off the field.
And let's talk about your defensive backs or your secondary. Tristan Villaseñor has done a tremendous job on one side. On the other side, you've also had Rhea doing a tremendous job. But what can you say about their play? Because I know we talked earlier in the season before we had our spotlight show, and we talked about how big the defense was going to be.
Yeah, and what people don't realize is CC Win's probably the last passing team that we saw. And so we really had to load the box the last 3 weeks to stop the run against the teams that we played. Even this past week we had an 8-man front. So, our secondary barely got back to the fundamentals this week. Our 4-3 cover 2, because we haven't really been too much in it.
Yeah.
And we're ready. We're excited. We had a really great practice on Saturday. We had a really good practice today. Hopefully it all comes together on Thursday night.
Yeah. It's going to be our Thursday night game of the week. Presented to you by Nevada's Law Group. And Chapel Law. Those are our 2 Thursday night game of the week advertiser sponsors. So make sure, don't forget to catch us on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, as we're going to be streaming Thursday from Laredo, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. We'll be back with more after this. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to bring a couple of players up and offensive players. We're going to talk to them. And we'll be back after this.
Roadside assistance. You need a tow? Guess what? Call them up. Valdez Tire Record Service at 830-757-3102. Located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass. Need a jump? Give us a call. 757 3102.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit this one out. At Chapo Law Group, we step up to the plate for every client. From car crashes to on-the-job injuries, we're ready to sing hard on your behalf. Call Chapo Law Group today. Tough, trusted, experienced. Justice is in your corner. Make the call.
Dr. Hector Alvarez at Eagle Pass Dental Clinic wants to invite you to 1606 East Garrison Street. Call for your dental appointment at 830-757-1500. We sat down with Dr. Hector Alvarez, and this is what he had to say to the community.
Poncho Nevares from Nevares Williams, and we're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7- and 8-figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state of Texas and in Arizona. And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Choches Barbecue and Bar. Come for the barbecue, stay for the drinks. 1995 North Veterans Boulevard, Suite A. The official Eagle Pass Sports Bar. Watch all your live local sports plus MLB, NFL, NBA, and more. Choches Barbecue and Bar.
We're back live here at Peter Piper Pizza, South Texas Sports Live. Ready there with number 4, the quarterback of the Eagle Pass Eagles. We're at Meet the Eagles right here at Peter Piper Pizza. Make sure you come on by to get this young man's autograph, because pretty soon you're gonna wanna have his autograph. Javier Barrera. And next to him is his favorite target, his one of his favorite receivers, Sebastian Velasquez. Guys, welcome. What's going on?
Thank you.
So you guys had a week off. Of course, tough game against Medina Valley. You guys came up a little bit short, but you've been 200 this past game. You threw for 200 in the game in the previous game before Medina Valley against Canyon. You had a big game, 265. So again, what's the chemistry between you guys, and did it start in the offseason?
Yeah, of course. I mean, since December, January, we both told each other that it was our last year and we were gonna give it all we got.
There you go. Looking forward, LBJ. They just lost to Medina Valley. You guys go for a Thursday night game. How big is that for you guys? And what did Coach talk to you about during the week?
I mean, it's very big. I mean, we just got to put it all together for 4 quarters and just get that win.
There you go. So you see, best. He throws it up, you go get it, man. Is that the way it kind of plays out every time, or is there some kind of plays that you kind of say, hey, I'm open, give me that, coach? Do you talk to your offensive coordinator and say, hey, this is open, coach. This is the coverage that they're having?
Yes, sir. But me and Javi, we've had a chemistry since a long time ago, and every summer we'd go, like every day of the summer, we'd go and throw our caps together and showing off in the field.
Talk to us about your receiving core and the rest of the guys, because Jeremiah is doing a great job. Barba is doing a great job. Yeah. Talk to us about your group, because receivers kind of hang out with each other, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Now we're all building like a bond together in chemistry. We all just tend to get together and work out with Javi.
Javi, going back to you, how big is it to know that you got your number one receiver, but then you got Barba that you can find, on a slant, or you can find, Silva, Jeremiah on a flyer, or whatever the case may be, and you know that you can trust them. How big is that?
It's huge. I mean, it's something we all got together, like I said, in the off season, and we all just told each other, like, let's do this.
Yeah. Your senior year, I know we talked because we had a show when it was before the season. We talked about the expectations about the year. Right now, you guys have a record that indicates, again, this is the season that you want to be in, the district season. This is where everything kind of put together, right?
Yeah.
Now, so not looking ahead, LBJ. They got Robles, they got Lopez, they got the receiving core on offense. But I think you guys can match offense to offense. The defense, as long as they do their job and bring it back to you, you're gonna score the points. You guys are averaging almost 40 points a game, man. And it's just one of those things where sometimes it's either play here or play there, right?
Yeah, sure.
So again, they have to account for you also running the ball.
So,
teams are not going to sit back and say, well, we'll wait for him to run, we'll wait for him to throw. But how big is that to be able to use, and you being very mobile?
I mean, it's another factor, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seabass, to you, what do you tell the guys, the younger guys, because I know you're a senior also, right? So what do you tell the younger guys that are going to be back and leave your legacy to them, basically?
I just tell them that we got to keep working every day, come with a positive attitude, and just show up.
Did you guys already say National Coaches Day today? Did you guys say thank you to your coaches for doing all they do year in and year out?
Yes, sir.
Of course, we're live from Peter Piper Pizza. We got the number 8. That number is a special number to me because that's what one of my sons wore when he played for the Eagles. So again, it's special to me. But you had 2 4s and you got an 8. That's why it's a combination right there. Guys, we're at Peter Piper Pizza. Come on by. Make sure you tell them that you're here for Meet the Eagles night, so they can go ahead and give the proceeds to them, to the Eagle Pass boosters. And the linemen are kind of making fun of you guys. We're gonna bring them up here, man. Right? We need to bring them up. So we're gonna be back with some more guys, and you're watching South Texas Sports Live. So appreciate it, man.
The home of the Chicago Dog, 1296 Dario Boulevard, open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call them up, 830-776-7656. DoorDash and Uber Eats available. Pizza, pasta, wings, sandwiches, and more. That's Chance and Lee's Pizzeria. Since 2013, our law firm focuses on personal injury cases. No case is too big or too small. Injured in an accident? Call us today at 830-776-7500. We're located at 405 South Monroe Street. That's the law firm of Ernesto Fuentes. La Parrilla, located at 2640 Dario Boulevard. A great family atmosphere with great Mexican dishes and, of course, margaritas. Call them at 830-758-0646 to place your order for takeout. Tacos, plates, lunches, and more. That's La Parrilla.
Here we go.
Money.
Siesta Tire and Custom Wheels. 3168 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 2. Call them up, 830-773-4010. Full suspension lifts, leveling kits, in stock, no credit needed. Financing available. Brake service, tire repair. That's Siesta Tires and Custom Wheels. Super Tacos Morales, with 2 locations serving Eagle Pass for over 20 years. Located at 1885 East Main Street and 2427 El Indio Highway, you get your breakfast tacos, fajita tacos, molleja, chicken, and brisket, along with lunch plates. That's Super Tacos Morales.
Poncho Nevades from Nevades Williams, and we're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is, if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7- and 8-figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state of Texas and in Arizona. And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
Luis Barbershop, a staple since 1980, has been helping residents look good and at their best. Top-notch haircut, beard trim, and shave. That's Luis and Johnny Rivera at Luis Barbershop, located at 108 Falcon Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. Valdez Tire Record Service, 24/7 roadside assistance. You need a tow? Guess what? Call them up. Valdez Tire Record Service at 830-757-3102. Located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass. Need a jump? Give us a call. 757-3102.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit this one out. At Chapo Law Group, we step up to the plate for every client. From car crashes to on-the-job injuries, we're ready to sing hard on your behalf. Call Chapo Law Group today. Tough, trusted, experienced. Justice is in your corner. Make the call.
Dr. Hector Alvarez at Eagle Pass Dental Clinic wants to invite you to 1606 East Garrison Street. Call for your dental appointment at 830-757-1500. We sat down with Dr. Hector Alvarez, and this is what he had to say to the community.
Poncho Nevades from Nevades Williams, and we're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is, if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7- and 8-figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state.
And we're here at Peter Piper Pizza as the Eagle Pass Eagles are getting some camera time as they're taking their pictures. Don't forget, they're here till 9. They're here till 8:30 for our show, our spotlight show, South Texas Sports Live Spotlight. But you can still come on in, tell them that you're a part of the Meet the Eagle Night, so they can get the proceeds. As you're seeing the 2025 Eagle Pass Eagles right here. The whole varsity team is taking a picture. As we want to thank Jessica Blanchard, the president, of the booster, and of course her whole booster for allowing us to come on in and having us be a part of this show. So again, thank you very much for joining us on South Texas Sports Live. Don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to be in.
And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Choche's Barbecue and Bar. Come for the barbecue, stay for the drinks. 1995 North Veterans Boulevard, Suite A. The official Eagle Pass Sports Bar. Watch all your live local sports plus MLB, NFL, NBA, and more. Choche's Barbecue and Bar. Chance and Lee's, the home of the Chicago Dog. 1296 Dario Boulevard. Open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call them up, 830-776-7656. DoorDash and Uber Eats available. Pizza, pasta, wings, sandwiches, and more. That's Chance and Lee's Pizzeria. Since 2013, our law firm focuses on personal injury cases. No case is too big or too small. Injured in an accident? Call us today at 830-776-7500. We're located at 405 South Monroe Street. That's the law firm of Ernesto Fuentes. La Parrilla, located at 2640 Dario Boulevard. A great family atmosphere with great Mexican dishes and, of course, margaritas. Call them at 830-758-0646 to place your order for takeout. Tacos, plates, lunches, and more. That's La Parrilla.
Here we go.
Tire and Custom Wheels. 3168 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 2. Call them up, 830-773-4010. Full suspension lifts, leveling kits, in stock, no credit needed, financing available, brake service, tire repair. That's Siesta Tires and Custom Wheels. Super Tacos Morales, with 2 locations serving Eagle Pass for over 20 years, located at 1885 East Main Street and 2427 El Indio Highway. You get your breakfast tacos, fajita tacos, molleja, chicken, and brisket, along with lunch plates. That's Super Tacos Morales.
Poncho Nevares from Nevares Williams, and we're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is, if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7- and 8-figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state of Texas and in Arizona. And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
We're back live, Peter Piper Pizza. We're with last week's players of the game. They're going to be, of course, introducing themselves. Don't forget to get one of these. Come on by. They're going to be here till 9 o'clock. Get some of these guys to sign them, because pretty soon they're going to be famous, man. They're going to be playing in the next level. You never know. So get one of these. This is, of course, the schedule. Some of the players. This gentleman right here is going to introduce himself.
My name is Manny Fernandez. Alejandro Mayan. Luis Flores.
And you were a spirit ambassador, right?
Yes, sir.
And how is that? Having to put all that stuff in the realm of going to practice and stuff like that, and then having to go do promos.
I mean, it is. I could manage the time efficiently. Like, I also have NHS. I'm able to work all around it.
There you go.
Together.
So, player of the game for Medina Valley. Of course, you're coming back slowly out the injury in Canyon. Man, how big was it for you guys last week? Of course, having a week off, now coming to this week, LBJ. And what did the coaches talk to you about for this week's game plan?
I mean, it was all, it was all a regroup, It was all about getting our mind right for the LBJ game, even though we lost in the Canyon. But it was all about, we had to put in effort, be ready for the next game, and always go 100%. So.
For Luis, I know every carry for you this year has been kind of tough yards, man. You haven't had a kind of a breakout, as far as 20 yard or 30 yard. You haven't had one of those runs that you're looking at green in front of you, but you've been running tough, and it's helped the fact that they key on you, they key on Barrera. It's a double-headed mountain. We talked about it before the season and the expectations. I know you had a mindset of goal of hitting 1,000 yards this year, but you're doing your job, and that's what the coaches expect, right? Is you doing what you got to do to get the team win. Because again, you guys want to get to the next level, which is playoff, right? So, but how big is it to know that even your offensive line has done a great job in protecting Barrera on passing downs, because he's been able to get the feedbacks to the receivers, but you running the rock and and getting those tough 5, 6 yards and getting into a manageable, down. How big is that?
Yeah, it's good. Anything, for him to key on me, make it easy for us. Javi, get the ball out there, get to our wide receivers, make plays and stuff like that.
So, player of the game, you got it last week. Again, you did your job. For you, man, how big is it? You're on the defensive side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, how big is it on defense? Having him next to you, or you're a corner, a defensive back, right?
Yeah. No, I'm outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Yeah.
So having him next to you, and then on the other side having Alex Reed
Yes.
too. And you three kind of are three-headed monster there.
Yes. No, I mean it's all a team effort. It's not only one. It takes the whole team to come on. It's all a team effort. I never believed them. They're a one and I team.
Yeah.
It's always been a team effort, no matter what.
Got it. Of course, you're a baseball player too.
Yes, sir.
So you're getting ready for January come back.
Yes.
And that's a pretty big season for you too this season. For both of you, because you're both seniors. You guys made the playoffs last year, lost in the first round.
Yes.
So you got more to come, right?
Yes, sir.
For you, Manny, how is it on the sideline? I know you didn't play against Canyon, but how big was it for you to have all the guys that came in, because you had a rotation in that game, right? That I think you guys had like 5 guys come in in that rotation. But how big is it for you to be a senior and kind of have them come out and say, hey, let's do this, or help them out?
Yes, I was trying to like help them out. They would come back after drives and they would ask me like, what else can we do? Like, I'm setting them, helping them out, trying to like put them in the best position.
Yeah. And that again speaks volumes to you and your leadership on the team, and why you're a middle linebacker. I mean, we talked about it with Coach Trolivas, and he mentioned it. I mean, you're another coach on the field in the middle. So how big is it this week for you guys to get that win against OBJ?
It's huge. We need this. So we could make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, you guys aren't looking ahead. You're looking next team is in front of us. That's what we're gonna.
So
Don't forget, guys, Thursday night lights. We're gonna be in Laredo at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center. That's right, at the Student Activity Center in Laredo. As South Texas Sports Live is gonna be live, so make sure don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share, and follow all our social media. And again, you can catch all the action, all Thursday night action, with our game of the week, presented to you by Chapa Law Group. So, yeah, we're going to be live on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. It's on Thursday night lights. Eagle Pass versus OBJ. Big game in District 36A. As we got Mr. Fernandez to my end, and of course Mr. Flores from the Eagle Pass Eagles. They're going to still be here. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more after this. There you go, guys. Appreciate it. Luis Barbershop, a staple since 1980, has been helping residents look good and at their best. Top-notch haircut, beard trim, and shave. That's Luis and Johnny Rivera at Luis Barbershop, located at 108 Falcon Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. Valdez Tire Record Service, 24/7 roadside assistance. You need a tow? Guess what? Call them up. Valdez Tire Record Service at 830-757-3102. Located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass. Need a jump? Give us a call. 757-3102.
Injured in an accident? Don't sit this one out. At Chapa Law Group, we step up to the plate for every client. From car crashes to on-the-job injuries, we're ready to sing hard on your behalf. Call Chapa Law Group today. Tough, trusted, experienced. Justice is in your corner. Make the call.
Dr. Hector Alvarez at Eagle Pass Dental Clinic wants to invite you to 1606 East Garrison Street. Call for your dental appointment at 830-757-1500. We sat down with Dr. Hector Alvarez, and this is what he had to say to the community.
Poncho Nevares.
And then just all
We're a trial lawyer outfit. What that means is if you've got a situation where you've been injured in the oil patch or any job that you might do, or out on the roadway by some negligent trucking company or commercial vehicle outfit, or even in a car wreck, we'll take your case to trial. I don't believe there's another firm in this town that has taken as many 7 and 8 figure verdicts over the last 10 years as we have, and we practice all over the state of Texas and in Arizona. And so we're more than willing to take on your case. And if you're here in Eagle Pass and you happen to be in the neighborhood of my office here on Rio Grande Street, swing on by. I might be here, and if I'm here, I'll more than be glad to answer any question you might have about anything, really. And I look forward to visiting with people that have any questions about what we can do for you, or really anything about the legal profession or anything else that might be of interest to you that I might be able to help you with. And so come see us here at 780 East Rio Grande Street, or on the internet, nevadaswilliams.com, or send me an email at anc@nevadaswilliams.com.
Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Need to clear land? Need to dig? You need installation of septic systems, drain field repairs? Call for a quote. 830-325-0092. That's Midas Backhoe Services and Septic Solutions. Choche's Barbecue and Bar. Come for the barbecue, stay for the drinks. 1995 North Veterans Boulevard, Suite A. The official Eagle Pass Sports Bar. Watch all your live local sports plus MLB, NFL, NBA, and more. Choche's Barbecue and Bar. Chance and Lee's, the home of the Chicago Dog. 1296 Dario Boulevard. Open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call them up, 830-776-7656. DoorDash and Uber Eats available. Pizza, pasta, wings, sandwiches, and more. That's Chance and Lee's Pizzeria. Since And we're back live here at Peter Piper Pizza. We got Meet the Eagle night tonight. So come on by. You still have time till 9 o'clock at night to come and say that you're here for Meet the Eagles so they can get the proceeds for their boosters. We want to thank the Eagle Pass football boosters for allowing us to come on in tonight and introduce you to some of the guys. This is important, and everybody needs to know. These guys right here is what makes the offense roll. And we're introducing each of them right now.
My name is Eddie Lopez, left tackle. My name is Gerardo Alvarez, left guard. My name is Jaden Estrada, center. Chris Olvera, right tackle. Anthony Macias, right guard.
So you have it at the end.
Listen.
How big is your position, and knowing that you have to protect Metro Herrera and then open up the lanes for Flores? How big is it on your side?
It's a pretty important job. We got to make sure that we keep the defensive line back and make sure there's lane. We open up the lanes for the running back to get through there.
There you go. You guys do anything and everything together as far as the line?
Yes, sir. We hang out a lot. I think team bonding, team chemistry is a big thing on the O-line. It's a brotherhood. We live each other. Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys understand each other. You guys look to each other's left and right and know that, hey, we're gonna punch it in. We're gonna punch it in right now, right?
Yes, sir.
That's something you guys work for. As far as your role, I know you said center.
Sir.
How big is it that in the middle, knowing that you got two guys on your sides?
Well, it's more about looking out, getting the snap right is very, very important. Making sure that the quarterback gets the ball and gets ready to pass and do what the offense does. but we're the ones that started,
Yeah, of course. Nothing goes without saying that the offensive line usually never gets the love, right? But you're getting some love tonight on South Texas Sports Live. As far as you're concerned, Mr. August, you've had an older brother that played for the Eagles.
Sir.
How big was that, and how you came about to? Didn't he play defense?
Yes, sir. But then he went to offense.
Okay, there you go. See, so again, how big was that to have a mentor like that in your brother, and knowing that you're doing what he did back in the day?
It's really great carrying the legacy, having the same number as him, and also playing a little bit center what he played.
Yeah.
And it really takes a big role model of him, like him showing me the love for football and the love he had.
You played Pee Wee football, didn't you?
No, sir.
You didn't play Pee Wee football.
I started in 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yes, sir.
At junior high.
Junior high. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So why did you wait so long to start?
I was scared. Honestly, I was scared. I was scared of it, but then, my brother talked to me through it, and I started playing in 7th grade.
There you go. So, did any of you guys play Pee Wee football? Nobody played Pee Wee football.
Sir.
Wow. None of you guys played Pee Wee football.
Sir.
I know for you, you were on our show back when we started the spotlight stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't talk much. You need to talk today. So I know it's your senior year. I know we talked about your goals and stuff like that. I know you guys want to look forward to of course making playoffs this year. What did Coach your O-line coach? He's a big part of what you guys do. And shout out Coach. Yeah, I wanted you to say it. I didn't want to say it because Coach Navejas, of course, today is National Coaches Day. So again, a big shout out to Coach Navejas for the O-line. But how big is it to have somebody like Coach Navejas to kind of mentor you guys through this journey that you guys been playing O-line?
Well, it's a very big part, and also having Coach Garcia, keep it open for the Eagles, went to college. So we have him also teaching us.
Yeah.
And with the experience and determination that he gives us, we put it out in the field, protect the quarterback, make lanes for Milo.
Yeah.
And, but yes, a bunch about technique, physicality more importantly, and just to play.
How big are the practices for you guys as far as getting after it with the defensive linemen?
They're pretty big. That's a lot about playing it like if it's a real game.
Yeah.
We teach that a lot here. It's just like
real game situations, even at practice, to make sure that you stay sharp with understanding the technique and of course, getting to the next level. For most of you guys, once you hit the next level, you're looking for a smaller body to go pancake, right?
Exactly.
I know we talked about that too, about pancakes and naming a pancake. But have you had one this year?
I had multiple.
See, there you go. Have you had any pancakes here?
Sure.
There you go. Anybody? Pancakes? There you go. So, you guys, a big game Thursday night in Laredo. Good luck. We'll be broadcasting that game. So it's our Thursday night game of the week, presented to you by Nevada's Law Group and our good friends at Chapa Law Group. So again, we got that big game. We're going to be looking forward to now knowing what to look for and who to watch. I'm going to start calling out the names. If I see a pancake or I see a good block, a secondary block, you're going to be shouted out on South Texas Sports Live. So much love to the O-line. You guys normally don't get interviews, right? It's always about the skill guys, right? The receivers, the quarterback. But it starts with you guys. And nothing runs without you guys. You guys got to get the ball. And, of course, you're protecting the guys back there. You're also making sure that do you guys believe the NFL should change the tush-push thing? Or because no?
No, sir.
Okay, how many of you are Eagle fans? Cowboy fans? Steeler fans?
I'm a Seahawks fan.
Seahawks, okay, they're doing all right.
Patriots, we won yesterday.
Patriots, okay.
Chiefs.
Chiefs fan?
So, let's go Fins, Dolphins.
The Dolphins,
sir. Cowboys.
The Cowboys, okay. So you got one Cowboy fan. You got a Dolphin. I don't know. Now you got Tyreek Hill hurt. It's okay.
Still Jalen Waddle.
Okay, hey, that's what they say about the Cowboys when CD Lamb went out and what happened? Pickens happened. There you go. So the Patriots, they're doing well. They're going through not having Brady, not having, Belichick and all that good stuff. The Seahawks, of course, they do what they do. The Chiefs, I don't know, man. The Chiefs are Mahomes is okay. He's one of those guys, but Chelsea, ever since he got married, man,
Hasn't been the same.
it hasn't been the same, right? It hasn't been the same. So again, guys, you met the Eagles tonight at Peter Piper Pizza. Don't forget, here till 9 o'clock. Still, you can come on by, tell them that you're here for Meet the Eagles. As again, they're gonna reintroduce themselves. Make sure to let them know what number and what to look for.
I'm Eddie Lopez, number 65, and I'm a left tackle. Gerardo Alvarez, number 75, left guard.
James Estrada, number 72, center.
Chris Olvera, tackle, number 61.
Anthony Macias, number 54, tackle.
There you go. Guys, thank you once again for joining us on another edition of South Texas Sports Live Spotlight. Don't forget, we're going to be live tomorrow as we go to San Antonio to cover some cross country and then, of course, volleyball. We're busy on Wednesday and then Thursday, our game of the week. Friday, football. Saturday, just keep watching our stuff. YouTube channel, Facebook page, and all our social media. Go follow, like, and share. Subscribe. Don't forget, STX Sports Live, the supreme leader in live local sports. Freddie Knight with you, with the whole coaching staff. I want to see if Coach Olivas wants to say something real quick, and Miss Jessica Blanchard, but real quick. Coach Jessica. Coach Jessica. All right, guys, we're going to read these guys in real quick. Thank you, guys. Good luck on Thursday. We're going to see you Thursday night. One last time, we're going to bring Jessica Blanchard, the president. We're going to bring her in. We're going to bring Coach Olivas in real quick also to finish off the show. We want to thank everybody who's joined us on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Jessica, any parting words for our fans and anything you want to add?
No, thank you so much for everybody coming out, for all the parents that support the teams, that support the booster, for all the community that I know out there. Hopefully we had a good turnout, and we'll see you all at the games. And like I said, every dollar that they spend towards the Eagles for I know sometimes it gets overwhelming with like, oh, we're selling out this shirt, we're selling this, we're selling that, but you know what? It all comes back to the boys and to the football program, and that's what we want. We want them to just have a good
Season, yeah, good
good
program.
season and not be pending on things that they need. And if they need something quick, like Coach Olivas will text me and hey, we need this, because sometimes the school takes a little longer to approve for whatever reason. And that's what we're here for. So we're thankful for everybody.
Coach Olivas, what can you say about your booster?
I was about to say I would be lost for sure. Jessica's always a phone call away, a text away. We're coming around the corner to the office or knocking at the door. She really goes above and beyond, as well as all the parents. I mean, the booster, the chair, the committee, because they're always there, whatever we need, whenever I say, is there a possibility, it's done.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about that part of it at all.
You can worry about the X's and O's, right?
So I just want to coach football, yeah. And I guess I've been part of the football booster,
Yeah.
but I had never been in charge of a booster.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it was them, and I'm glad it was Jessica, because she takes so many headaches away from me. I sleep better at night that Jessica's on it and that they're on it, because they do go above and beyond for us.
Yeah. Anything for our viewers, Coach?
Thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you for your continued support. I hope you all can make it on Thursday to our game. It's a big game. We need a go 1-0 in district, and it's going to be a quality opponent. So you ready for some excitement? And go out to the game.
There you go. So we want to thank everybody who joined us. I want to thank Jessica Blanchard and the whole booster, Eagle Pass booster, for allowing us to come on in and get you this, be a part of this Meet the Eagles night tonight. From Peter Piper Pizza to Coach Olivas, so always has an open door policy with us. He's always like, Coach, I always call him Coach, we're going to have this. He's like, Freddie, just tell me what time and where. Just make sure you remind me.
Yeah.
You're all about the kids.
And Jessica can tell you that. Just remind me. I'm very my car's on cruise control home and to work and work to home.
Yeah.
And I tell her, I have my routine. And so if I have to deviate, you guys got to give me a reminder.
Yeah. So again, that's Coach Olivas, the head football coach for the Eagle Pass Eagles. Don't forget Thursday Night Lights. We're in Laredo, Texas. Our Thursday night game of the week presented to you by Chapa Law Group, and we're going to be live from the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center for some District 36A action on Thursday night. Don't forget, check us out live on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Of course, we're going to have our pregame interview with Coach, talk about his keys to the game. I won't deal with it right now. I'll deal with it on Thursday night. Our keys to the game for LBJ, and of course, our player of the game later on that night after the game. So catch us. Don't forget, we also have much more. Make sure you guys subscribe because that's the only way you're gonna and follow us. You're gonna know when we're going live. So thank you guys once again for Meet the Eagle, for Coach Olivas, for Jessica, and the rest of the boosters. For my producer, who is in the background, he doesn't want to say anything. So for my producer, I'm Freddie. Good night. Take care. Keep talking sports. South Texas Sports Live.